So in the last video, we've identified this but as a contrast. It is actually the positive part to the answer that Jesus is giving his apostles. So the you we've also identified as the apostles. And here he says, you will receive power. So this is our verb, our main verb. You will receive power. So we always have to observe our verbs. What is it? It is a future tense verb. You will receive power. And we need to ask a question about this power. What is it? What is this power? And then we have our timing. It's our when question. Because remember from our previous video, the disciples were asking, is this the time that you will restore your kingdom? So Jesus is answering them a little bit indirectly, but he is addressing the question of when, of time. And as you're making your observations, you want to take note of everything. So when the Holy Spirit, write down who is the Holy Spirit. What can you find out about the Holy Spirit? Who is this? What do you know about the Holy Spirit? Then we look at this next verb, has come upon you. Has come is our next verb. It is a little bit different. It's not exactly future, but it has this when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, you will receive power is like saying when the oven timer goes off, you will receive dinner. And then we're going to look at this upon you. Why does he say upon you? It is because it's not something that comes from within you. It's something that is coming outside of you. This power is not something you can do within yourself, but it is something that will come from outside of you. It's an external source of power. In the next phrase, we have you again, and you shall be my witnesses. I'm going to show you how to use Logos to look up the verb tenses in the original language. And you don't have to know Greek to do this. So I actually have on my screen here in Logos, I'm using the Lexham Bible translation on one panel and the Greek New Testament in the next panel. So I'm going to pull up my verse here. You will receive power. So I'm going to tap on receive, hold that, and it's going to show me here that this is a future verb. You will receive in the future when the Holy Spirit comes upon you. And I'm doing the same over here. I'm going to hold the verb will, which is will be is one word. You will be is one word in Greek. And that is also, as we see here, future tense. Even though in our text said, so here in our English, and this is the NASB version, it has two different verbs, future tense verbs in our English text. Say you will receive power, and then it says you shall be my witnesses. So will and shall. But as we saw in our Logos, those are both future tenses. So there's really no difference. The NASB is just using some stylistic differences to change that up just so it sounds a little better. So continuing to ask our questions of the text, we need to ask what is, you shall be my witnesses. My, who is that? We saw earlier in our context, that's Jesus. You shall be my witnesses. We also need to ask, what is a witness? A witness is a person who has experienced and will tell about something they've experienced. And so these disciples, these are the apostles. The apostles are going to be witnesses of Jesus by telling of their experience that they had with him, right? So you shall be my witnesses. You're going to tell the good things that Jesus has done for you, in you, and through you.